Hey Cowboys fan! So, we've got an intense game coming up against the Eagles, and the stakes couldn't be higher. With all eyes on this Week 10 matchup, you're probably wondering how the team's preparing, right? Especially with the pressure Mike McCarthy's been facing lately, fans and analysts have been questioning his strategies, game decisions, and whether he's making the right calls. But here's the big news. McCarthy just made a critical decision that's got everyone talking. He's going all in on a strategy he believes will give us the edge against Philadelphia. But here's the question: how confident are you in McCarthy's leadership for this game? Drop a comment below or hit the thumbs up if you think he's making the right moves. Let's see what the Cowboys Nation thinks. And hey, if you're new here or haven't yet, so here's the thing: McCarthy's strategy might sound smart on paper, but every move is high stakes in a rivalry game. He's got to make sure the team is fully prepared mentally and physically for the challenge. There's a lot riding on his ability to lead them, the difference in turning this strategy into a win. Alright, let's talk about the players who'll be front and center in McCarthy's game plan. You already know these matchups could make or break us, especially with Philly bringing their A game. First up, Dak Prescott. His performance is going to be critical, especially if McCarthy's strategy leans on him to execute those high-pressure plays when the running game stalls. Dak's been under a lot of scrutiny, but every time he's got something to prove, he finds a way to silence the doubters. Do you believe he'll rise to the occasion this week? Drop a go Dak in the comments if you're confident he's ready to lead the charge. Then, let's look at Tony Pollard. He's been explosive for us in the past, but he's had to adjust to a heavier load without Ezekiel Elliott in the mix. Can Pollard keep our ground game alive against a fierce defense? His speed and versatility are going to be key in breaking through those tough Philly defensive lines. If you think Pollard is due for a breakout performance, leave a football emoji in the comments. On the defensive side, there's no overlooking Micah Parsons. This guy is the heart of our defense and will be crucial in applying pressure on Philly's offense. You know they're going to try to keep him blocked, but if Parsons can find a way to break through, we'll have a shot at shutting down their scoring opportunities. Quick poll: will Parsons record a sack this game? Vote yes or no in the comments, and let's not forget CeeDee Lamb. Our WR1 has been putting up solid numbers, and McCarthy's game plan will need to give him some big play opportunities to stretch Philly's defense. Think he'll get a touchdown this week? Show your support with a hashtag Team Lamb. You're banking on CeeDee to make those game-changing plays. Now, all eyes are on these players. If they step up and execute, this strategy could pay off big. But it won't be easy. The Eagles have their own powerhouse roster, and they'll be gunning for us just as hard. Stick around, because up next, we're breaking down the potential game-changing plays McCarthy could be cooking up to exploit Philly's weaknesses. You don't want to miss this. Alright, now that we've got the players in focus, let's talk strategy. McCarthy knows he needs to throw some surprises at the Eagles, so let's dive into the plays and tactics that could shift this game in our favor. First, we'll likely see some creative use of motion and shifts things, designed to throw Philly's defense off their game. McCarthy has been known to pull out the unexpected in critical games, so don't be surprised if you see Dak lining up in unique formations. Who else thinks this could be the kind of bold move we need to shake things up? Give a thumbs up if you're here for the surprises. Next, there's a good chance McCarthy will lean into a faster-paced offense, catching the Eagles off guard before they can set up. The goal here is to keep Philly on their heels. Who else is pumped to see our defense make some big stops? Hit the comments with defense wins if you're with me on this. And finally, look out for some clever use of screens and quick throws to CeeDee and Pollard. Philly's defense can be aggressive, and the screen game could make them pay for that. Imagine Pollard breaking free on a perfectly timed screen pass now. That's the kind of play that could turn the tide. Do you think screens are going to be a big factor? Drop a go Pollard if you're counting on him to make a game-breaking play. With these strategies in place, McCarthy is stacking the odds in our favor. The question is, will our boys execute when it counts? Let's dive into the last part next, where we'll break down exactly what's on the line in this game and why a win here could change everything. Stick with us. Alright, here's the big question. Why does this game matter so much? Sure, every game in the NFL counts, but when we're up against a rival like the Eagles, the stakes are even higher. Winning here isn't just about adding to our record, it's about making a statement. McCarthy, Prescott, and the entire Cowboys team have the chance to show the league what we're made of, and this game could set the tone for the rest of the season. Who agrees this is our time to prove we're for real? Hit the comments with "Let's go Cowboys" if you're as fired up as I am. Beyond bragging rights, this game has playoff implications. A win here could not only boost our record, but give us a critical edge in the NFC East standings. That could mean better seeding in the playoffs or even a home game, which we all know can make a world of difference. If you're hoping to see playoff football back in Dallas, smash that like button and let's keep the energy going strong. Plus, think about what this win would do for morale. This season, our Cowboys have faced more than their fair share of doubters, critics, and tough losses. A victory over the Eagles could silence the noise and remind everyone why they should take us seriously. The confidence boost for our players would be huge, especially for Doc and the offense. If you think this game could be a turning point for us, let me know with a turning point in the comments below. So here's where you come in, Cowboys Nation. We need every voice, every ounce of support for our team as they head into this showdown. If you're watching this video, you're already part of the Cowboys family. If you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell. It helps us reach more Cowboys fans like you and stay updated on everything Cowboys. Together, let's show this team we're behind them 100%. One last question for you. What do you think will be the key to victory? Will it be Doc leading with confidence, McCarthy's play calling, or our defense making clutch stops? Drop your thoughts below and let's keep this conversation going. And don't forget, Cowboys Nation, we're in this together. Here's to hoping we walk away from this game with a big W. Thanks for sticking with us all the way through. Keep that Cowboys spirit high, and until next time, let's go get that win, giving our offense a better shot at making big gains. If you're hoping for a lightning fast start, let's hear you say, "Speed it up." In the comments, let's also talk about our defense. We're likely going to see Parsons and the D-line doing everything they can to pressure the quarterback early and often. McCarthy knows the Eagles' QB thrives when given time, so expect some heavy blitzes to keep him scrambling. This could be our golden opportunity to force some turnovers, and turnovers win games.